In our last episode, we retraced the footsteps of Alexander the Great through the Siwa Oasis to the Oracle Temple of Amun. It is said that when Alexander the Great was 33, he cried salt tears because there were no more worlds to conquer. And Pythagoras informed initiates of the Pythagorean mystery schools that salt is born of the purest parents, the sun and the sea. Okay, so we're trying to find the salt pools. We're now being led by one of the local kids who we believe is going to take us to where we need to go.
Busy go with you everywhere.
This is our taxi for today. Off to the Temple of Amun. Just kidding, this is our real taxi. Let's go. You can see as we're driving through the village here, all of the lush vegetation. It is said that Siwa has over 300,000 date palms, 70,000 olive trees, and this, of course, is all sustained by over 300 salt lakes.
So we're being led by a boy, and he's taking us to the salt pond. So, yeah.
We're on our way to try to find the epic salt pools of Siwa. We're in this salt mine here. Salt has been sold since ancient times, but only recently has become quite a commodity for the local economy here in Siwa. Over 1.2 million tons of it is produced here. The salt lakes of the Siwa Oasis are as stunning as they are salty. But peel back the layers of anything beautiful and you can always find a salty side. Intrepid Instagram influencers and YouTubers alike often find Siwa to be a pleasant surprise. And why not, with its breathtaking views and unique landscapes, its vivid turquoise-colored waters juxtaposed against pure white salt.
All this salt.
Look at it, look at all the salt, Trinity.
I want to eat all of it.
Oh my god. Can I eat it? I bought a Ziploc bag.
It's a content creator's dream come true. Simply point and shoot, you won't even need a filter. And when you're finished, instant Instagram success. Ah, that's how they do
How
it.
clear the water is. The salt really does kill everything.
Yeah.
We found it, finally.
Salt of the earth. Are you salt of the earth? That's from the Bible.
Hold on, here, grab it.
Salt. Place.
Anyextee here. This is what it's all about. We finally found the salt pools of Siwa. Now that we've wrapped up with the Temple of Amun, we're going to go inside the salt pool. But what they don't show you are the cuts, the burning skin, and the blood. And what they don't tell you is that it's not exactly the carefree paradise that it appears to be on your timeline. You see all the photos inside the salt pool and all the beautiful aesthetics, but here's the part that they don't show you. Fortunately, we were warned in advance by our host at the Alba Bin Shal guest house not to let water touch our eyes or we could temporarily go blind, and to be gentle getting in or the salt pool could become dangerous.
Salt.
Yeah.
Yes, and everything slowly do.
Yeah.
Careful.
Careful, take careful, yes.
Careful.
After we want sweat water, go like this.
Okay.
Take him water.
Take a water, like a Siwa bottle of water, yeah.
Okay?
Shukran.
Yeah, and slowly. Very slowly. You want in the salt like this, you go slowly like this. Not you go like, no. Okay?
What they also don't tell you is unless you have a local leading the way, the salt pools may be a bit challenging to find. Our driver was given directions, but it's taken much longer than expected. We've lost an hour searching for the salt lakes. And after a 10-hour trip from Cairo, with only a day to spare, we are pressed for time. But I'm famous for my optimism.
Is it cold?
So I dutifully suited up for what is advertised as
No.
Egypt's most isolated oasis. A happy place where we can float and immerse ourselves in turquoise-colored healing waters.
Just floating around.
So here we are at the salt pond in the Siwa Oasis.
Here we are at Siwa Oasis.
I'm doing a sea salt scrub from the Siwa Oasis salt ponds, and this is going to scrub away all my dead skin. Salt is purifying and salt is healing and will heal any skin conditions. But also in alchemy, constitution is too salted. You need to release the salt in a process called cibation by crying. When you cry, your tears release salt, and that's why they're very salty. But it makes you feel lighter after you cry because you're releasing all the salts.
Science can explain the salt crystals as sodium chloride, but classical science has its limits in that it can explain only our physical reality, not the deeper hidden reality from which the physical stems. Alchemy offers one path to that hidden reality. The three symbolic and essential esoteric concepts for any alchemist to understand is that mercury represents light, sulfur is energy, and salt is mass or matter. Just as E equals mc squared, where E is energy, m is mass, and c is the speed of light, the secret of salt is that it maintains the permeability needed to transmit nutrients across cell walls. And here in Siwa, its bright blue water pools are used as therapeutic baths that seem to have beneficial effects on the skin, just as long as you don't cut yourself getting in. And on the other hand, add a little salt to the mix and the wounds clear up right away. The girls are just getting some salt with Gamal back here. Taste the salt on my lips, tastes good. Salt all over. This wound was much worse before I got into the car. And while admittedly the landscape is absolutely awe-inspiring, the intrepid traveler may pay a price of sacrifice to get what they deserve. Key takeaways from the salt experience. Trinity, what was it like for you?
Salty.
You're salty. What do you think, Karina?
I don't think I could put the visit to Siwa Oasis into words. The sea salt was healing, purifying. I was able to do a scrub on the sea salt scrub on my face. My face feels so smooth, but the salt crystals are so pure you could literally see through them. And the taste of the salt was some of the best tasting salt that I've ever tasted.
I'm licking the salt on my lips. It tastes really good.
These are some of the sea salt crystals we were able to pick up at Siwa Oasis. I got a full bag of them. You can see this one is still intact as was one of the bigger ones. Salt of the earth.
What was that you were telling us about alchemy and salt before?
In alchemy, when your spirit is feeling very heavy, you need to cry, or there's a meditation technique called cibation, and when you cry, your tears are very salty, so you're letting all that salt out so you could become weightless again. And then also it's the opposite, right? When you're too light and always dreamy and not able to stay in the present, you have to add some salt to your constitution.
If you enjoyed this vlog, please check out the rest of the Siwa series here on my YouTube channel and explore more episodes of the Living in Luxor vlog. Please like, leave a comment, and share with your friends. And if you are new here, please subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss when more videos like this one are uploaded. I'm Anyextee. This is the Living in Luxor vlog in Siwa.